Friends, come to the heart of Central Asia, where traditions and nature coexist peacefully and time seems to have stopped.
Yes, so true.
Amidst the magnificent peaks of the Boysun Range, the alpine community of Gilan is more than just a location on a map. This is a true story that permeates daily existence, the smiles of the locals, the smell of freshly baked bread, and the music emanating from the clay dwellings. However, before we inform you about this location, please like and subscribe to our channel. This will help us promote our channel and spread the word about this kind of site. Immerse yourself in the real magic of the East by staying with us. You're on the Doca Tours channel, friends. In the middle of July 2025, we ventured out into the wilderness to see the mountain settlement of Gilan with our loved ones. This is a whole other universe, away from the clamor and prying eyes. And the result of it was this. It seems as though you are leaving behind not just civilization, but also time itself as you travel along twisting roads that ascend higher and higher towards the mountains. Everything gets quieter, smarter, and simpler. One of the areas in Uzbekistan where the bustle has not yet reached is the village of Gilan. Their hearts, labor, and reverence for the natural world are all present here. We arrived early in the morning and were greeted with true Eastern hospitality, hot tea, warm flatbreads, and a kind smile from an elder. His name is Otahon Rauf. He is 82 years old. He has spent his whole life here in the mountains. He told us that his grandfather built the first bridge across a mountain river when there were no roads yet, only paths between cliffs and kashkars. After a hearty lunch, we went to explore the village itself. Gilan greeted us with the aroma of freshly cut grass, the quiet murmur of springs, and a measured life where every day is like the previous one. And this is its special charm. Between adobe homes with carved wooden windows, we strolled down winding stone walkways. As though they had known us their entire lives, elderly men sat in the shade of mulberry trees, sipping tea gently and nodding to us. Children use sticks, pebbles, and their imaginations to play outside without the use of electronics or hurry. We could hear roosters crowing, dogs barking, and laughter. All of this noise seemed genuine and alive. Sherzod Eka, a craftsman, is the first person you meet. Even though he is above 70, he can easily use a carpenter's plane and chisel.
Yes, salam alaikum.
He uses wood to make a wide range of objects, including bowls, spoons, bookends, knives, and fake weaponry, among many other things you can think of. He informed us that his grandpa, who had learned the art from the pre-revolutionary nomads, had passed it on to him.
Kömür mü koşulan takla?
This place is incredibly quiet and serene. Harmony permeates every moment, and time appears to stop. Locals are occasionally encountered. For instance, a woman is lighting a tandoor and getting ready to bake aromatic bread. A fire is already burning nearby behind a cauldron. The aroma of freshly baked pilaf will soon fill the entire village. Most people here ride motorcycles, if they own one. However, occasionally you see vehicles like the UAZ. A donkey, a representation of the slow, measured life in the highlands, is also contentedly sleeping in the shade of the wall. A local artist who is passionate about making musical instruments like the sitar, in addition to painting, greets us warmly at his house. We are truly appreciative that he even chose to perform a brief composition for us in appreciation of our visit. We ascended a little higher to the observation deck, where a breathtaking picture of the entire gorge became visible as the sun started to drop in the west, and long shadows began to fall across the valleys. From below, the village's houses appeared to be toys, and the sky was extraordinarily deep and high. Here, it's hard not to consider how little happiness requires. You are at peace with yourself, and you have family, air, and silence. Finally, we were able to take in the most magnificent feature of this area before heading back home. The mountains.
Bütün taşta bunun bir daranı kurası. İçinden darya otuşuyordu. Katta katta taşlar var. Bir akıl şimdi.
We noticed cars built specifically for mountain travel coming at us as we descended from the upper portion of the settlement. These were the tried and true Soviet vehicles, UAZs and Nivas. They serve as more than just a means of transportation for the locals. Without them, it would be hard to carry hay, climb a mountain, or reach a nearby village. The route took us past steep ledges and lush slopes, up and up, along tight serpentines. It grew quieter as we ascended. The only sounds to break the stillness were the wind, the sound of running water, and the distant cries of eagles. Everyone was genuinely in awe as we arrived at one of the observation locations. The view from here was just amazing. Several mountain ranges blanketed in plants and grass, with our little settlement, which looked like a toy, someplace below. And we reached a mountain river a little farther on, in between the thickets and rocks. It moved through the rocks and tree roots, carrying its icy, pristine waters from the snow-capped summits. How pleasant it was to wash up after the hike and experience the freshness and purity of nature, even though the water was frigid. We stopped briefly here by this mountain river to simply be quiet and hear the singing of the mountains. Such moments can only be experienced. They cannot be purchased. And for precisely this reason, it is worthwhile to visit such locations. The Doca Tour staff will be pleased to arrange everything for you if you have ever wanted to take such a unique and motivational tour, dear friends. We will choose a route that will be remembered for a long time if you send us an email or leave a request. Explore deeply, travel mindfully, and engage with the present. With Doca Tours, you can explore Uzbekistan, a country that isn't mentioned in travel guides. I appreciate you viewing. There are still more original tales and fantastical locations to come, so please help us out by liking and subscribing. And we continue on our trip.